If you have a special event coming up or you're just in the mood for cake, keep in mind our friends at Sweet Squirrel Bakery on Instagram and Facebook and Gmail. Again, that is Sweet Squirrel Bakery for your next event or just cuz. Hello, and welcome to another episode of your favorite show, Meet Someone Who. Today we have Izzy, who is Meet Someone Who has half a kidney. Now, I'm no Grey's Anatomy, but I think I know a lie when I hear one. Izzy, you have half a kidney. Explain yourself.
So, yeah, it's a little bit of clickbait. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I do have 2 full-sized kidneys.
Okay.
They're just like lazy bastards.
Okay.
And they just don't wanna.
They just don't want to do the full capability of...
No.
You've had to seek help for your kidneys,
Yeah,
is what I'm hearing.
on multiple occasions I've had to seek help because my
Hospitalizations,
kidneys...
prescriptions.
Hospitalized, pills, all of that good shit. Because they just are fucking lazy. They just don't wanna. Like...
Is it hereditary, or did it just happen, you're just lucky and that happened to you?
It's partially hereditary. My mom's kidneys got kind of fucked up when she was about my age, but then she grew out of it, so fingers crossed.
Okay.
But also her shit was never as bad as mine, so...
Right, so you have half of your, or I'm assuming what is a lower kidney function than usual.
Yes.
That's awful, but
yeah.
I hope that you find some light through it, and
Thank you, buddy.
yeah, but you're way more than that. Than the kidney function.
Yeah, I have at least
that's
like
your
9
notable-
other organs.
That's your notable organ because of all the drama
Yeah.
it's causing. But other than that, other than your kidney troubles, I really wanted you to be on the show just because you're fucking hilarious and
Thank
you
you.
say some off the wall funny
Yeah.
shit. So please just let your freedom flag fly
Yeah,
on this show as we discuss you as a person, Izzy, who has half a kidney.
Yes.
Which lie, fake,
Fucking fake news.
fucking fake news. Alternative facts.
Fake news.
You
That
remember
bitch has a
alternative
whole-
facts?
Yes.
You remember that Bitmoji thing that's like alternative facts?
Yes.
We're talking about Bitmojis the other day. Tali is like, my Bitmoji is fucking obese, because I was like saying how things like let you do that, like let your character of something be kind of chubby, like.
Yeah.
So it was really good. Good shout out to
I feel
Bitmoji.
like that's a really good... you learn a lot about a person. Like, if they're bigger, but their Bitmoji is skinny, you're like, oh, she's kind of
Ooh,
fucked
mine's
up.
in like
Body
the.
dysmorphia.
So there's like 5. There's like.
There's 5?
There's like a medium one. There's
Uh-huh.
a skinny one. Then there's the overweight medium. Then there's overweight, and then there's like
There's some
you know,
TLC
I'm the like
shit.
second or third one, but Tali's is like the one after mine, and she's like, my Bitmoji's fucking obese. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, all right, cool.
I aspire to be. No, mine is like, because I feel like the settings, it starts with like that medium, like healthy person, and then mine is the one down that's like 12-year-old boy.
Right. Okay.
So it's all like collarbones and
Collarbones and flesh. Is
Yeah.
that all it is? Collarbones and flesh. So, I mean, on the health topic, I guess, do you consider yourself a quote unquote healthy person? Besides the whole kidney situation, like, do you supplement?
I would like to go on the record of saying absolutely the fuck not.
No.
No. Okay, so pre kidneys, so like BK before kidneys.
Before the kidneys.
I just kind of was about, how old was I? I was like 19 when this shit started, and I'm 21 now. Before, I was just, normal 19-year-old. I eat garbage, drank garbage, whatever. And then my kidneys kind of like hit the shitter, which we originally found out because I was coming home from class one day and I had this like shooting pain in my back and I had no idea what it was. I was driving home from class just sobbing. It felt like something popped.
Yeah.
Like it's called flank pain, is like your kidneys, that is what that area, that like side meat.
Walk the flank. No.
Yeah. Fuck off. Walk.
Sorry.
All right, we'll fix that in post. It's okay.
We'll edit that out. Mario will edit that out later in post. Thank you, Mario.
Thank you. But so I went to the emergency room and they were like, where does it hurt? And I was like, bitch, right here. And they were like, okay, so that's your kidney. So we're going to need you to like pee in a cup. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Peed, bunch of piss mixed with blood came out.
Bloop.
Yeah, I just pissed blood. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And to add some context to that, it may be a little confusing. I'm on a birth control. That means I don't ever have a period. So I haven't seen blood down there in a hot minute. Sheesh. So for me to just, like, piss blood, I was like...
Well, that's the shit that's like, hey, you know you fucked up when you're pissing blood. Like, yeah.
Oh, shit. I came out with that fucking sample cup and was like, bitch, have you fucking seen this shit?
Put me down, put me under now. I don't want to see what's happening here. I don't want to see what's going on next. I don't want to be a part of this.
Oh my god, plug me into the ventilator,
no,
bitch.
Seriously, like, take me out. No, fucking, this never happened to me, so I couldn't imagine.
Fucking terrifying.
Like, okay, I'll take a, I'm nervous about a pee cup because of what's gonna pop up in it. But
and the urine itself has never scared you. Imagine what comes out of you scares you.
It comes out mad yellow, and I'm just like, damn, I need to stop drinking so much fucking Coke or Sprite or something. I don't know what the fuck, but I never saw blood. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking scary. It looked like red Kool-Aid.
So I'm traumatized already.
No, so. Yeah. And so I was like, I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? And like, so I take it out, I hand it to the nurse, and she's like, oh. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They shot your priority all the way up to number 1. Like, they stopped playing around. Like, oh, this bitch is just here for period pain. Like,
write it up at the top of the board.
Right.
Right. And because I remember earlier in that day, the pain started at like the front. It felt like just like cramps. Like,
did they ask about your appendix?
No, because that would have been more towards the front.
Okay. But it was in your back.
Yeah, but it was in my back. Early in the day, it felt like I had really bad cramps, like menstrual cramps.
I know, and that's what I wanted to, like, because I feel like they discredit a lot of girls. I've been for menstrual cramps, but I've had surgeries for cysts, so they take me really seriously when I go. Like, they give me morphine right away. Like, I don't even have to ask.
because your shit could just, like, fall out.
No, because my shit just pops a lot. So I've had cyst rupture, so they take me really seriously. But I feel like a lot of girls, like, who don't have cysts or don't have anything that's, like, physically, like, visibly wrong, they don't take seriously, and that's really shitty. They're like, okay, here's your Tylenol with codeine and have a nice night,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And, like, I definitely, and I feel like it should go to, like, I feel like a lot of things, just like you said, get discredited like that.
Well, because by the time it gets to the point where you're pissing blood, something should have shown some signs or something.
Yeah,
like,
because it was way, way earlier in that day, because by this point, by the time I'm in the hospital pissing blood, it's probably, like, 9 or 10 p.m. and it was probably around noon when I had started hurting up in the front, and I was like, oh, it's just cramps, I'm just being a little bitch, like, I'll be fine. Had I not discredited it like that, it wouldn't have gotten to be as bad as it was, because what it turns out had happened, because they, like, test my piss, because they were like, what the fuck, and they gave me pain medication, thank God, because they were like, oh shit, maybe this does hurt. So what it turned out is that I had kidney stones in both kidneys. I had multiple, and they had, because kidney stones are really sharp, so when they're in there, they kind of knock around and they cut shit up, and because piss goes through your kidneys, like, they filter shit out, and then it goes down your tubes into your bladder, and then you pee, right? So it's kind of a gross area. So what happened is I got a kidney infection in my left kidney, which means it was actually there for a few days, but I hadn't noticed the pain, or any pain that I did notice I thought was just cramps.
Damn. Yeah. You know how many bitches die because they thought they had cramps and it's something fucking major?
It was my fucking, like, tubes rotting.
One of the things that you need one of to live, like, people, like, kidney transplant, like, that's the most, like, I'll give you a kidney, like, it's the most,
Yeah, like, you need a fucking kidney. Like, that shit's crazy. And so I was like, what the fuck? So what it turned out it also happened is because of the stress in the area, there was, like, spasms around it, and so, like, a vessel had gotten pinched off, so then there was also decreased blood flow to that kidney.
Wow.
So this kidney, at that time, was functioning at, like, 30%. And so, so the right one was then trying to pick up the slack, so that was also damaging this one, because this one also had kidney stones.
So it's working, like, double function? Like,
yeah, double function with kidney stones in it. Right, and then on top of that, I'm a piece of shit, and I drink mostly Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
So that also doesn't help things. But yeah, so because they did an ultrasound, they checked the shit out, and oh god, what is it? I'm a fucking idiot. They did a test. They did an MRI with contrast.
Yeah.
To see what the blood flow was like in, like, because what they do is they, like, inject you with this contrast stuff, and it lights up all your blood vessels,
right?
Because it flows through your blood vessels, and then they look at it,
and then,
like,
they can see if it's, like, reduced blood flow in a certain area.
Yeah. So they showed me one kidney, and it was, like, lit up, and I was like, okay, word. They showed me the other one, and it's, like, fucking black.
Shit.
And I was like, is this shit about to, like, fall out? Like, what the fuck? And they were like, okay, so we're gonna put you on some medication to help the blood flow. more medication to help with the infection. We need to send you to a urologist so they can handle the kidney stones, because it's a lot of kidney stones and they're kind of big, so they most likely won't pass, because they tried to have me pass some, which meant just me like pissing constantly.
Out,
yeah, like over a strainer. Like they were just fucking pumping me full of fucking fluids. I was like chugging water. I was on an IV, but nothing would pass because they were too big.
Yeah.
So
it was just painful.
Yeah, it was just fucking painful. Yeah. So I left. They gave me the meds for pain, meds for blood flow, meds for infection on my kidney. And then, so I go home, make an appointment with my urologist. They have me do another ultrasound. They look at my shit and they're like, okay, we need to do this thing. It's like waves, like they just like blasted waves through my kidneys.
Okay.
It helps to break up the kidney stones without them actually having to go in there. So they did that to break them up, and that was uncomfortable. It was like gravity was punching me.
Weird.
Yeah, so they did that to help break them up, but then I had to pass them all, which was like pissing broken glass. Yeah.
So you had to do that.
Yeah, I had to pass all of the little pieces of all of the kidney stones. Yeah, and I passed most of them. Super fun, super good, super fresh. Yeah, but then it seemed like, okay, I'm like pretty much out of the woods. Like, all right. I was on medications to help with blood flow, to help.
Yeah.
Still antibiotics to keep the area kind of clean because shit goes through there. And then for a while I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'm getting better. Like, I was drinking more water, da-da-da-da-da. And then recently, so the day of Christmas, I came home to my apartment from my parents' house around 8 p.m. And I'm with my roommate and her boyfriend and their girlfriend. It's like a throuple kind of a situation.
Fun?
Yeah. I'm definitely too much of, like, a fucking heterosexual asshole to get it. Like, I see them having fun and I'm like, man, I wish that
that's the fucking life.
Maybe my love scope
we just discovered on our last episode, one of our last episodes is polyamorous. That's called a triad.
It's called a triad?
Yeah, apparently. She mentioned the word triad. When I mentioned someone, I said, what's the difference between someone that has a boyfriend and a girlfriend, like, separately, and then someone that comes home and two people walk up to them and say, hey, honey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she said that one's a triad.
That sounds like a crystal that they would look for.
Right, like you found the triad.
We must journey to the center of Mordor to find the triad.
Dun, 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 dun.
He who holds the triad controls the many realms.
Controls destiny itself.
I mean, honestly, and there's some truth to that. They seem like they're having a real good time.
They think they might have found the answer.
Yeah, they seem like they're having a real good time. I just don't think I could bring myself to munch box. So I don't think that would work for me.
Izzy, you can't just spring munch box to me like that, but I guess you can, because it's your show and it's your episode, so you can do whatever the fuck you want, really. You can say whatever you want, but yeesh. Think about it next time, Izzy, before you just say stuff. Nice.
It's courtesy. It's common courtesy. You're just rude if you're with a lady and you don't munch box.
That's fucking rude. Just say that out loud. Like, I want people to know that.
Right?
There's so much I want to say on that
I'm
subject.
not an asshole. You know, if I'm with a lady, I'll munch some box, but I don't want to munch box, so I can't get with a lady.
You're not going to get with a lady. That's just plain black and white English, and that's what I like to hear. That's simple.
I'm keeping it simple. Like, all respect to ladies who munch box. Mad 100%.
100%.
Right?
Thank you. I mean,
I would like to tip my hat. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
In munching box jazz.
Yes.
I could never.
The munch box. Da-da-da. The muncher.
The munch box.
The munch box.
No, dude, I couldn't munch
your box. So no thruples for Izzy.
No, dude.
What I'm hearing.
Well, okay, I feel like that's just a lot. I would be so tired. A man can't live on caviar. Okay. Because someone's always got to be
A man can try. A man can try.
Look, sometimes you just gotta have really boring heterosexual two-person sex, okay? Sometimes you gotta just...
Good old P and G.
Yeah.
The way God intended. I guess moving forward.
Oh, but anyways, so I come home to my roommate in their triad.
Okay.
And
that was a rant.
The day of... Let's put a pin in the box munching. Put a pin in the box. In the munch.
Pulling out the coop at the lot. Tell him fuck sweat.
I put a pin in the box. I put a munch on the box.
I'm gonna get laid. I love you. What's his name? Todd Rico Unnasty.
Unnasty.
Rich. Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich.
Roddy
Yeah.
Rich.
I think you were jumping to Rico Nasty. Totally different. I don't know if Rico
I will smack
Nasty
a bitch
munches.
today.
Thank God.
Thank God I didn't have a smacked a bitch today.
Thank God I didn't have to munch a box today.
Well, I need one of those soundboards on this thing.
You would be a menace with a fucking soundboard.
Nobody would get a word in.
It would be like one of those really shitty, like, morning news shows. Like, all right. Oh, he got a...
Right, just all... But I have a pretty good sound box. Munch it, munch it, munch it, munch it, munch it.
Slop it.
And bop it. So, you're come home to your triad.
Anyways, so I come home to the triad. I can't claim it. I could never. I come home. The triad is, in the living room doing their thing. And when I left my parents' house, I go to their fridge in the garage, and I'm like, oh, they have this whole case of these Smirnoff seltzers in the, like, red, white, and berry flavor. And I'm like, oh, can I have one of these? Because it's the whole case, and there's only one missing. And I'm like, can I have one of these? And my dad is like, yeah, you can take the whole damn thing. I don't know why I bought them. I thought it'd be good, but I hate seltzers. And I was like, that's what my immediate thought was, because I was like, I thought you hated seltzers. But, so he was like, yeah, take the whole damn thing. And it was like the value size. Like, you take this shit, like, to the lake. Yeah. Like, yeah. So I'm like, say less. So I take the box with me, go home. I get home, and I'm like, check this out. And they're all like, those look delicious. And I'm like, don't they? And so I crack one open, and I'm like, this is delicious. And they were like, can we have some? And I was like, but so I'm like, yeah, of course. So we all started drinking them. I pound like 2 of them because they were tasty. And I was like, you know what? We should celebrate tonight. It's Christmas.
Fuck it.
Like, it's Christmas. You guys are having a great time because you're in your triad of power. I'm slightly sad because I just got horrifically dumped. So let's get fucking shwasted. So I pound 2 of the Smirnoffs. Shwasted. Pound those. They all have a couple. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's turn up the heat. So
Didn't you get that basket full of tequila and liquor?
Oh, that shit was gone like that night.
That's what I thought.
In May. No, there was nothing left of that. But being the independent woman that I am, I always have hard liquor in my freezer. So I go into the freezer, and there's a bottle of Tito's. It's got like a quarter of the bottle left. And I'm like, let's polish this off. We all take a couple shots, and I'm like, hell yeah.
It's mixed with the seltzer. You're getting a little weird.
I'm like, aw yeah, baby. Let's get wormy. So
Right.
So we do that.
Sorry.
So we polish off of that. It went pretty quickly. And then I'm like, fuck, I want to get shwasted. Like, I want to put my pants on my head. So I'm like, what other hard liquor do I have in my freezer? Everclear.
No.
And that's where I fucked up.
Oh my God.
Right, so I'm like, I'm not a
Everclear?
complete fucking animal. I'm not just going to drink straight Everclear. I'm going to make a mixed drink. So we mixed a little bit.
Before you go on, my mom, when I was in high school, said, when I got a bottle of Everclear and she found, like, the remnants, she was like, Everclear?
The carcass?
Might as well buy a loaded gun. That's what she said. It's on Patrice Tweets, at Patrice Tweets, 3 E's on tweets. It's from 2013 because it was
plugging.
Always be plugging. Yeah, that's what your wife said. Wait, that's what your boyfriend told me. That's what your boyfriend said.
That's what your wife and your boyfriend told me because you're in a triad.
Because you're in a triad.
That's what your triad told me.
That's what our group chat, the triad, said. Wow. But so yeah, Everclear, Izzy, really? So you're gonna make a mixed Everclear drink. It doesn't matter how you mix it. It's gonna be a 15, 20, 60% drink by the end of the. It's gonna be a entirely different. You're making vodka. That's what you're making. You're making straight vodka.
I was distilling my organs. You know how you put, like, how is vodka made?
You said
put, like,
kidneys. You thought you had it rough. You thought you had it rough back then. You
Bro,
thought you
how
had
is
it rough
vodka
back
made?
then.
They put like potatoes in a jar of water and like leave it there for a month. Is that how vodka's made? How do you make vodka?
It's something to do with potatoes. I know that.
Yeah, something to do with potatoes in a jar for a while. I
Right.
don't know. Anyways, so imagine that, but my kidneys are the potatoes. Anyways, so I can't really claim it. Zeus, the male of the triad.
His name is Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
That's badass.
Yeah. He says that one of his least favorite things about it is that all the time when he's like, yeah, my name is Zeus, people are like, oh, that's my dog's name. He says he gets that a lot.
That's my friend's dog's name, so.
He says he gets that a lot. Like,
So you drink Everclear.
yeah,
You say
so-
goodbye to your kidneys. And
right.
Then,
But I didn't think I was saying goodbye to my kidneys because I was like, bro, they healed. They're fine. But anyway, so he mixes Everclear, dangerous, trigger warning to a dangerous recipe coming. Close your ear holes if you don't want to be tempted.
yeah, please don't drink this. This is an advertisement against this.
Yeah, this is a horror story. This is what...
no good rhyme or reason to be doing this.
Surgeon General.
We're learning, growing, changing. This is a warning. But go ahead.
You learn from my mistake. So, but anyways, here's the recipe. So we took a squirt, the soda, and about half the can.
And what your wife does for me all the time.
God damn it, I knew that was coming. Your wife and your husband, please be inclusive of the triad.
The triad. Okay. Yes. Continue.
Your triad does for me all the time.
You tried at it.
Boo.
Go ahead.
Some, what's the red shit? Oh, grenadine that they use for like Shirley
Syrup?
Temples.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of grenadine and then probably like 2 or 3 shots of Everclear. Everclear doesn't taste like anything. At least to me, it doesn't taste like anything. Like, vodka has a taste to me. Tequila has a taste. Everclear doesn't have a taste to
Everclear
me.
has a feeling.
Yeah. I like that feeling.
It's
The feeling of, like, having, like, a lightsaber, like, shoved up your ass.
yeah. You
It's
apparently like
you're-
that a lot.
You're just, like, electric.
It's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. So, yeah. So, I drink one of those, and we decide to start playing a game of Monopoly. So, we're playing that.
What a not fun drunk game to play. That's not a drunk game.
Dude, we were making fiscal decisions.
No, because you were probably like, hey, let's sit here. I put this down at this price.
You bought it. Yup.
You bought it. You bought it.
You bought it. So, yeah, drink a full one of those. And then another one.
2 shots of Everclear is like 10 drinks. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, because you're supposed to dilute it to where you do like a third of a shot. Like, literally, like, not even a third. Because it's 95% alcohol.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah. Vodka's 40%.
Oh.
So that's where
I always
the trouble
equated
comes.
it to the level of vodka.
No. It is 95% grain alcohol. There's no vodka in
You
Everclear.
learn something new every
You didn't know that,
day.
so that's why that's whatever's
That's
about to
why I
happen
was
next.
making drinks with it.
Whatever's about to happen next. That's why my mom said
I
might as
thought
well
it
buy a
was a
loaded gun.
mixer.
That's why my mom said might as well buy a loaded gun because some people don't. You have to read it. It's 180 proof, Izzy.
Why is this just orange juice? I don't know. People drink straight mixer?
People drink straight. There's Diet Coke here. People drink straight mixer.
Okay, well, we learn something new every day.
Well, good to know for next time.
Alcohol
We're not doing
math.
that.
I might do it again. It was crazy.
was
Anyways. Anyways, so I drink a full glass of that. And
Planet
then,
Zooted.
another one.
Boom.
Another one. Because, like, I don't know. Once I start to get drunk, I'm like this monster that needs to be fed more alcohol.
Heard.
Drunk Izzy's goal is to perpetuate her existence. She doesn't want to leave.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Drunk Izzy only wants to drink more.
Only wants to exist.
Only wants to exist. She's fighting for her right to exist.
Wow.
Yeah. Drunk Izzy, monster. Just wants more alcohol. Possibly weed, but mostly more hard liquor.
Weed's not that vicious monster that like
No.
I need this now.
Right.
I was bummed earlier because I didn't, you know what I mean. I got bummed, but I
Yeah.
wasn't like ending my life over
Yeah.
not being that way
Yeah.
anymore. Like fuck.
But yeah, so I drank 2 of those mixed drinks.
Boom.
And I remember crawling around on the floor. I remember the whole night, which is crazy.
Which is crazy because I've never remembered a night on Everclear at all.
Yeah, I remember both nights that I was like an Everclear kind of a night. Because the first time I ever had Everclear was here. at your Halloween party a long ass
Okay,
time ago.
for disclosure, full disclosure.
You handed me the loaded gun.
Okay, full disclosure.
You gave
The
me a bowl of gun.
only reason I've ever used Everclear for trash can punch is because it's mixed with about 4 gallons of punch. It's mixed with 4 gallons of punch, Izzy, and that's only half of a bottle of Everclear. You make about a 5% Smirnoff Ice type drink with that. It's very, very, it doesn't taste like anything. You have to be very responsible with, if it's only for if you're cheap. Because I didn't have any money. If I had money, I'd do vodka. That's classy. Vodka and cranberry, vodka and Sprite, something. That's classy. Everclear's like, ugh. Like,
We're fucking slumming it.
We're fucking in the boonies, like.
No, I had never heard of it, and you were like, yeah, it's grain alcohol. I was like, oh shit, this is legit. I thought it was classy.
I can't believe the whole turnaround of this story is that I introduced you to this.
I had the grand reveal is that I had never heard of Everclear before that night.
To be fair, my aunt gave it to me when I was in high school for my graduation present. That's how my mom found it. And my mom smashed it against the fence. Everyone threw the whole bottle against the fence.
Not the loaded gun.
Not the loaded
You can't just go throw loaded guns around, Patrice. Yeah, because I remember you let me run around with you to do errands for that Halloween party. Because you were like, yeah, I gotta run around and like get some stuff. And I was like, can I come with? And you were like, I guess. And I was like, nice. You were like,
that was fun.
You're like, I just need to go to like Dollar Tree and Walmart. And I was like,
because the recipe is,
I would love to join you.
5 or 6 3-liter carbonated fruit punch from Dollar Tree, 2 liters of Sprite, a mix of Kool-Aid, like a bunch of Kool-Aid packets, and then a half bottle of Everclear. And that makes like a really nice like wine cooler type. Because grain alcohol is just that. Like, just grain alcohol. It's not vodka. It's not this. It's in the vodka section, but it's like not technically. I mean, it is technically vodka, but it's like not. It's insane. So you drink Everclear, and then you have to go.
So I'm like rolling around on the floor, rolling around, having a good time. Eventually the night ends, and I'm because I started throwing up.
Boom.
Yeah, started throwing up, and I'm like, oh fuck, I overdid it again. Because drunk Izzy loves to just overdo it. I
had my share of overdoing it. I mean, you have to when you turn 21. Like, sometimes you just got to get it out of your system. And
because
I've blacked out. And
I tried to overdo it at that Halloween party with your trash can punch, but for some fucking reason, my internal organs just were like not having it. I drank like 3 or 4 cups of that trash can punch and felt fine.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing with that. That's why I try to dilute it as much as I can.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. I want one shot of Everclear.
She's cutting the shit, guys. If you ever come to a jazz party, she cuts your shit.
Jazz just wants you to be able to drive the fuck home afterwards.
No bullshit, cheap bastard. She tries to play it off.
I'll put the full bottle of Everclear.
She tries to play it off like it's for your safety, but she's just a cheap son of a bitch.
I want that other bottle. The other half of the bottle that I put down the drain is literally for nobody's benefit. I literally just dump the rest because that's just how this is scary. Because people were like, "Oh, this is vodka. Let me drink it," and they black out and they go blind. Like,
my peepers are working fine. I'll have you know. But so yeah, I tried to get fucked up that night and it didn't work.
But you were throwing up because of the Everclear night.
Right. Throwing up that Christmas night. This past Christmas of 2020. Okay. I'm throwing up. I'm like, oh, I fucked up. I need to go to bed. So I like super drunkenly take a shower. And then I get in bed, fall asleep, wake up the next morning really early, throwing up again. Constant vomiting for the next like 14
Which
hours.
isn't uncommon for like...
Not uncommon.
Right.
And when I drink, it's really 50-50 of depending on how my kidneys feel of how hungover I am. I'm either not hungover at all. My kidneys allowed it. You may pass. Or my kidneys are like, fuck you. Go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm hungover for the next like 29 hours. Just because it's like slow motion processing through me.
Yeah.
But so the whole next day, I felt like shit. Like, couldn't keep anything down. Like, my kidneys were kind of sore, and I was like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. And so, The next day, though, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, all right. I got over it, whatever. Cut to a couple, maybe, what was it, like a week or so after Christmas when...
Which is just like a month ago.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Christmas was like a month ago, so it's definitely a week or two afterwards. I was at home, normal day, wasn't even drinking, nothing. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, fuck, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. This is weird. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Because I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, maybe it's just cramps. But then in my brain, I was like, oh shit, remember this from last time, it wasn't cramps. Because I don't have fucking periods, so why would I be having a cramp? But that math doesn't check out in my head. So I'm like, fuck. And so I get up out of bed, because it's like the middle of the night, and I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, fuck, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I'm like, wait, now I feel like I'm going to shit myself. So
Ooh.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I like sit on the toilet, and I've got like my trash can in my hands, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And all of a sudden I'm like, I'm going to pass out. I feel like the pain is getting really bad. I feel like I'm going to pass out. And so I like sit down on the floor, literally like pants around my ankles. I'm like sat on the floor, and then all of a sudden I'm like, here comes vomit. Throw up in the trash can. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So I like lay down so I don't like fall and hit my head. Managed to not pass out. Get up, put my pants on, and I'm just like, this is really hurting. Because then now my kidneys are really, really like sharp shooting pain. Yeah. And
you felt this before.
Yes, and I felt it before, so I'm like, fuck.
Now you know what it is.
I know what this is. Yeah. I'm like, then I threw up again from the pain. Because the pain was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. And it's like in the front and in the back. So right about where you would feel like cramps is where it
But just
was
like
hurting.
Times 100?
Yeah, just like times
crazy.
100, and then in my back, in my kidneys. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, just relax. It'll pass. I give it like 30 minutes. It's only getting worse. So I call my mom, because my mom's a nurse. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And she's like, we can't go to an emergency room. And I was like, no, I know that. Because by this point, I was working in an emergency room like I am right now. And emergency rooms right now, your wait is like 6 hours before
really?
5-6 hours before you see a physician.
Wow.
And all that time between that, you're just going to be fucking sat there. And all of the staff is so fucking exhausted. Like, they're doing their best. But you're one of like a billion people. Like, the ER that I work in now is a 100-bed ER. So, like, max capacity is 100 people. And on average, we have, like, 120 people in the ER every day.
The last time I had to be hospitalized was in March. Like, right
before
all this. And I got seen right away, and everything was fine. I was the only one in the whole wing. Like, so I couldn't imagine, like, now.
It's fucking crazy. There's, like, beds in hallways. They had to turn the waiting area into a triage area. So there's now no waiting area in the emergency room that I work in. It's just
so
that's
you
a
go
triage
straight.
area.
You go straight from.
So we check you in, and then there's a tiny little area with maybe like 10 chairs, where it's like, have a seat in one of those chairs. A nurse will call your name to initially triage you, and that's when they give you what's called an acuity level. So they rank it from 1 to 5. 1 being like, oh shit, you're about to die, and 5 being like, the fuck are you doing here?
Right. Okay.
So they have names. 1 is resuscitation. 2 is emergent. 3 is urgent. 4 is non-urgent, and 5 is referral. Yeah. So they give you an acuity level. And if you're like an acuity level like 1, then they'll send you back. Like, oh shit, he be dying. Well, obviously, if you're a 1, then you're being resuscitated. You probably didn't walk in. You probably came in an ER. If you're a 2, they'll send you back. Anything else, you're going up front to the triage area, which was the waiting room.
Okay.
But so it's not an option.
So at this point, you're writhing on the floor. Like...
Yeah, at this point, I'm laying on my bathroom floor, like crying. Right. And my mom was like, you can't go to an emergency room. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then at this point, it's probably like midnight. So, which means urgent cares are closed. Because urgent cares like Care Nows or Prima Cares, they are closed. They close at like 10.
Right.
They're not 24 hours like an emergency room. And so I'm like, fuck, yeah, that's not an option either. I'm like, what do I do? And she's like, okay, I'm on my way. I'll be there in just a second. And I'm like, okay. My mom gets there like 30 minutes later, and this whole time I'm just like sobbing on my bathroom floor.
Yeah.
She finally gets there. She gives me some Vicodin.
Okay.
Because for some reason my parents have every pill imaginable.
I mean, my mom used to hoard like backup stuff just in case, but then
Yeah.
everybody gets their hands on it, and it gets to be.
Yeah.
We don't have that luxury around here anymore from certain people.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Some
I don't know
asshole.
I don't know who that is. Yeah. So she comes by with Vicodin.
Yeah, because they have a whole bunch of shit. Because my dad was in the Army, so he goes to the VA for his medical care, and the VA basically he'll be like, my back kind of hurts, and they're like, here's Vicodin.
Yeah, like, we trust you.
Yeah, like, you're a hero.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
But she comes and helps you
Yeah,
out. So
she comes, she helps me out. She gives me a little bit of Vicodin. She gives me, she gave me a Zofran at first, which is like an anti-nauseac, which I do take from time to time. Like, I have a prescription for Zofran.
Yeah.
I used to have a prescription for Vicodin, but then something I was on for my kidneys at one point, it didn't mix well with.
Right.
And I like seized. Anyways, but I'm not on that anymore, so it was okay for me to take Vicodin. So I took a Vicodin. And it takes a while for it to kick in. So I'm still in pain. My mom is like, okay, we're going to get you to the house, so like their house, and I'm going to watch you. And I'm like, okay. So I like put some pants on. She helps me get like some sweats on.
Which is what they would do at the hospital. I mean,
Yeah.
you're just going to be in pain, and they're going to give you something for the pain, and then they're just going to they're just going to wait.
Yeah. To see if I like die or not. So I go back to her house. A little bit of time passes. It's still bad. So I get more Vicodin. And then keeps getting worse.
Are you passing any stones at this point, or
no? Nothing is passing.
Nothing's going on.
Nothing is passing. Every time I try to like pee, I feel like I'm gonna pass out or vomit from the pain. So like I cannot try and like push anything out because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So
did you almost wish that you were passed out? Like,
yes.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. Like, I would have given in to that passing out. Like.
No, well, I was scared as to what would happen if I passed out.
Would you just stop trying? Like, because while you're conscious, you're trying to like function and have your body work. And
I was worried that if I stopped being like present in the moment, that I would, I don't know, like seize or something, or like choke on my vomit. So the pain just kept not getting any better. So then my mom was like, okay, we need to go to the emergency room. So she works in a different emergency room from the one that I work to. Same company, but a different location. So she's like, we're going to go to my hospital because we can just go in the back. And it's where I work. She's an RN, and she's what's called the charge nurse. So she's like that bitch. Like she
head bitch there.
She's head bitch.
Okay.
Like we used to work at Starbucks. She's essentially like the shift leader.
Okay.
Of all the nurses.
Nice.
She's like head bitch. Because the only people
if
above
I ever
her,
wanted a drink, I would just walk in and make it. So
yeah,
even if I was off. So
yeah,
like,
that bitch.
That bitch.
Because the only people above her are like the only people above shift leaders. It's management that doesn't actually work. Like they're not actually nurses.
Right.
So yeah, she's that bitch. So she's like, we're gonna go to my hospital because we can go into the back and I can treat you myself. And I'm like, fucking word, bring it on. So we go to her hospital, we go in, I get checked in, I'm in the back, and I'm like, fuck, I'm in a lot of pain. And so they give me more Vicodin, right?
They don't give you morphine at this point? Morphine totally just...
Well, they thought about giving me morphine, but with how much Vicodin I had already taken, they didn't want to like fuck my shit up, so they're like, we'll just give you a little more Vicodin because you're already on Vicodin. We would rather keep you on the same shit.
And probably the same derivative that Vicodin has. Like, just more of that.
Yeah.
Than,
like,
instead of just giving you a whole new medicine or
to
drug.
start to process.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, because it'll push through at some point. Like, you'll hit a point where it starts to work. And so I'm like, whatever. Just fucking pump me full of shit. I don't care. And so they're like, fuck. Like, you look rough. And I'm like, yeah. So I got an emergency ultrasound to look at my kidneys. Tons of kidney stones, and they had me piss I literally had to like pee like holding my mom's hand because I was like, I can try to pee, because they're like, can you pee in this cup? And I was like, I can try to pee in that fucking cup. No promises if I'm gonna be conscious at the end of that process.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can try and put a catheter in you. And I was like, give me the fucking cup. I was like, you're not fucking. Give me the cup. Mom, let's go. So we go to the bathroom, pee in this cup. I really thought I was gonna pass out.
Did stones come out?
No.
Did you ever pass any?
No.
Not that night. Did they do that thing again where they like?
I have an appointment to get it done.
So you're still going through that right now?
I'm not in any pain right now.
That's good though.
Yeah.
How did they stop the pain?
Pain medication. What was causing the pain mostly is that both of my kidneys became infected.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but they were really, really worried because it looked like there was a kidney stone stuck in like a ureter.
Okay.
And they were like, that's gonna fuck your shit up because it's gonna get backed up and it could possibly rupture.
Okay. But
so,
did they stop it in time, or did they?
Yes. So they did a little bit of the waves to break that up. They were worried at the time I was going to have to go into surgery for them to get it out.
Yeah.
Because
I was going to ask, like, can't they just cut you open and take it out? But is that risky? You don't want to do surgery if you don't need to.
You don't want to do surgery if you don't need to. Also, you try not to do surgery in anything like involving your bladder or your colon, because those are very bacteria-filled areas, and it's really easy for you to get another infection.
What's it called?
Or to go septic.
Septic.
Yeah, you can go septic really easy with that kind of stuff. Like if sutures were to leak, and
so urology is way more important than anybody would have thought.
Yeah,
and
urologists are not just dick doctors.
Yeah, they're handling something that's full of bacteria and like something that's wasteful in your body.
Yeah, like it's something your body is trying to push out.
Wow.
It doesn't want it. And so like if I were to have surgery, they would have to cut me open and like the sutures leaked, then there would be like piss leaking inside of my body and I would like die. Wow. So they were trying to avoid that at all costs. So at first they tried just pumping me full of fluids, and my mom was already doing that. She was like, you need to be drinking like an uncomfortable amount of water. Yeah. She was like, because you need to flush it out and push whatever out is causing you this pain. Like, this is before we even got to the hospital. She was like, you need to be drinking an uncomfortable amount of water, which really sucked because
then that means you have to like stand up and go to the bathroom every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, which sucked. And also because I was in so much pain, it was making my stomach hurt. I didn't want to be intaking anything.
Right.
Nothing. But I had to. So they're pumping me full of fluids. I'm on an IV. They're like, we just need to get you to piss like a racehorse to try and dislodge it. Wasn't working. So then they tried the waves. Thankfully, that worked and dislodged the one that was stuck in my ureter. They really thought I was going to have to go into surgery. And that's, for some reason, that night, my phone was fucking popping. I don't know why. It never is. But it was. And I was like, these people are going to think I'm a fucking dickhead. I'm not, like, responding to anything. So that's why I put that thing on my story. It was, like, a black screen. It had text. It was like, hey, if I'm not responding to you, I'm not an asshole. I'm, like, in the emergency room, like, possibly going into surgery. I remember that
because I messaged you.
Yeah.
After that, like, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? I was just checking up. But damn, okay, well, I'm glad you're not in pain anymore. And
yeah. So it's not normally, you can exist with kidney stones and not be in constant pain. Like, 9 out of 10 days that if you were to see me, I have kidney stones.
Really?
You can exist with kidney stones and it not be uncomfortable existing. So I normally have kidney stones.
Right. But it just builds up to that point where it becomes painful, where it's blocking all your shit and
yeah, and like over time, like with them like rubbing up against each other, they do start to break each other down, and so little pieces will pass.
Okay.
Sometimes even without me noticing.
Really?
Because like I'll go to different, because I get a lot of ultrasounds done on my kidney, because it's the best way for them to see it.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, it looks like you passed a couple, and I'm like, I didn't fucking notice anything.
That's good.
Thank God, because when you pass it and you feel it,
painful.
Fuck that.
Could imagine.
Yeah.
Like you said, pissing glass.
Pissing glass, because they're sharp.
Well, Izzy.
They're little sharp rocks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. So
glad you're here to tell the tale and you didn't pass out and seize and die or whatever.
I didn't like,
because I've given into that passing out and I did have a seizure. So, yeah.
That's why I'm always scared to pass out, because I know there's a really good chance that I'll seize, because my mom also has a history of seizures.
Yeah.
So she really passed that shit bucket on down to me of like kidney problems and like seizures. So yeah, I'm always scared to pass out. I always want to be as alert as possible. But yeah, so I'm currently not in any pain. I've been trying as of late to just. My main crux is that I'm addicted to soda.
Yeah.
I'm addicted.
It's hard to crush those bad habits, and it's
Yeah. I've been drinking shitloads of water though, which is
good.
helping.
This is offset.
It really helps to offset things.
As
Flush
long
shit
as you
out.
dilute all that soda, like dilution, people. It's
The lesson we've learned
proportion
today
management.
is dilution.
Dilution. Put some water in it.
Put some water
Water
in
is
it.
life. Awa. You know what
Earth
it is.
milk.
Earth
they
milk.
call it.
That's what it is. And it
Water.
comes from the sky and it goes in the ground and it just comes back
Earth's
out the
blood.
sky and all that shit. And you can never create or destroy it. Is that right?
I think that's energy.
That's energy.
Can
Okay.
either be created or destroyed.
Okay. Or matter or either one.
I think, but I suppose if you think about it, water is like that. You can't destroy. No, that's not true. They actually have destroyed water.
I can ooh.
They figured out how to do it in a lab. They separated the hydrogen and the oxygen molecules.
I just want the God particle to like talk. Like, hello everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody's me.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
It's
going on?
me, God. It's your boy.
It's your boy, Carbon.
It's your boy. G to the O to the double D. What?
Wow.
Yeah, no, they figured out how to like destroy water, but they haven't. So they've like ripped up a bunch of water, but they haven't figured out how to like put it back together.
Assholes.
Yeah, fuckers.
You're
They're
just
like,
destroying
they're just like
God's greatest
look, when I can-
invention.
This finite material
Right.
that we have, they're just like, fucking look at this shit.
Look, I'm destroying it.
Look, come over here. Come look. Look,
at
come
this,
look.
Look at this. Look at this. Look.
No, but
Well, Izzy,
yeah, I do be alive though.
you are alive and you are kicking, and
glad.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being on my show. You make me laugh. You make me cry. All everything in
Dude.
between.
Yeah, life is crazy.
Life is crazy, and this will not be the first episode I'll have you on. We'll have an Izzy instigates, where
Oh
you
my
come
God.
up with controversial topics that we talk about. How about
Oh
that?
my god. Triad, yes or no? Box munch, yes or no?
Yes or no?
Thoughts on box munching? Go.
Go and follow us on Meet Someone Who on Twitter. And you wanted to plug some of your stuff.
Hashtag box munch.
Box Munch. Okay,
Box munch. God, all my social media is just so damn boring.
this is so.
I would just let the people down. I mean, you can look me up.
If you really want to know Izzy,
if you really want to
DM
know,
me on Twitter. Meet Someone Who, and I will ask her if you can know who she is.
Yeah, I mean, the answer is probably yes. The only reason I don't say it right now is because I honestly, really and truly don't know my own ats. They're
That's
all.
not how you brand, Izzy.
I know my
What kind of
is-
branding is this? It's shit branding.
It's shit branding. I really need to work that all out. They're all variations on my
I'll
name.
have your people call my people.
Yeah, your people. Yeah, so my grandma will call your grandma.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to say, Izzy? To any shouts out to anybody? We didn't do any shouts out in this
Shouts
episode.
out, shout out Talia.
Shouts out to Talia.
Shout out to my grandma.
What's up, abuela?
Sup. What's up, Sylvia? Shout out to my mom.
We really saved your ass for a second there. Yeah.
Really was like,
We know we have a complicated.
yeah, she's kind of a bitch sometimes, but her medical training comes in handy. And her, like,
Her
cabinet
nursing
of drugs.
degree really hits
Yeah.
the spot sometimes.
Yeah.
With all the ailments.
Yeah, occasionally a cold biatch, but always
Knows
a
her
useful
shit.
nurse. Yeah,
Knows
yeah.
her shit. And that's all we can ask for. The very minimal is that she knows her shit.
Yeah, she does, and that she does. And yeah, I don't know. Life's crazy. Life's shit's crazy. I work in a hospital now.
Good for you. I
Thank you.
heard that, and good for you. We're moving on. I'm a stockbroker now again.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're doing that again?
Yeah, I'm back at TD Ameritrade, so.
Holy shit,
So
Chaz.
that's all I do during the day is learn how to. I'm getting my licenses back because they went away after 2 years because I was at
shit.
Fidelity. So
Yeah.
I just have to do it again, but that's what I'm doing right now,
Dude,
and
that's
that's
just
why I have so much,
Fucking crazy, Jazz.
Yeah.
You're a
So
stockbroker.
well, we're on the way to be a stockbroker.
Oh, shit.
We're almost there.
She's a fucking
I'm studying every
stockbroker.
day.
Google her, bitch. She's a stockbroker.
If you want to buy GameStop or AMC, I'm not your girl. I am not your girl. Well, Izzy, it has been a treat to have you on. Thank you so much for taking the time, and
Thank you for having me.
thank you for listening, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and is that all? That's all we have to say?
Have a wonderful day. a box munch a day keeps the kidney stones away. And that's why I have kidney stones.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll grow them again.